Erik Karlsson is a free agent after this season. The Red Wings are set to have some cap space open up at that point, but they're also in the middle of a rebuild. Not much to talk about, right? Well, Karlsson went on a golf trip with a bunch of Red Wings. Former NHL defenseman Ryan Whitney shared this photo of the trip. Henrik Zetterberg is there. He runs it annually. Gustav Nyquist, Niklas Kronwall, fellow Swedes were there, Jimmy Howard too. Speculate, sure, but to be a wet blanket on that hope. Again, for one, there is the rebuild, and Karlsson is still in the prime. He's going to command a big, long contract. The biggest counterpoint, Z, Nyquist, and Kronwall may all be out of Detroit by the time Karlsson is a free agent. Still cool to look and to think, okay, maybe that's the return to the good times.
Yeah, and back in the day, probably would have been a done deal,
right?
right?
No cap, done deal.
Sure.
All right.
Yeah. A lot to chew on.